Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vero and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today I want to share with you guys my 10 collections, albums, niches for Teepublic. If you guys don't know Teepublic, the print-on-demand marketplace and supplier, you must have been living under a rock. They have been growing so much in the past few months. And yes, they don't have the amazing variety of products like Society6 or RedBubble or Zazzle with 2,000 products. I don't even know how much products they have, but they do have really cool, high quality t-shirts along with other products like face masks and phone cases and stickers and notebooks and journals. And they are pretty cool, especially with their really fast and easy to understand uploading process, including changing backgrounds of different things, changing aspect ratio for wall art and magnets, and even creating another layer around your die cut stickers so you can design white stickers with a different background and they'll still be visible. So Teepublic is pretty awesome. There has been a full tutorial about Teepublic. I was showing you guys opening my store, but that was a few months ago. A few months ago, I was also making a lot of design tutorials using RedBubble to show you guys how to design something or how to upload something. But I left RedBubble. There was a full video about why. I'm not going to come into this now. You can go ahead and check it out. There will be a link to that down below. And I have sort of been using Teepublic as my dump for when I design something. And I was really thinking about what I want my Teepublic store to be, because I remember that up until a year and something ago when I opened this channel, I had like 20 designs on RedBubble. I was promoting them in my own ways. They were in very specific niches and I was selling quite well. And my amount of sales did not change from uploading hundreds of designs onto RedBubble with these tutorials because I wasn't promoting these things. They were not my niches. And I just didn't care about them that much. A few minutes before I exited the platform of RedBubble, probably forever, I downloaded some of my favorite designs that were on that platform to upload them onto Teepublic. Some of them I saved on my computer. And I don't want my Teepublic store to become this dump of print on demand. So I'm really thinking that for some of the tutorials, I might even delete the things that I'm uploading onto Teepublic or put them in a category of their own or just without a category. But it was really important for me to finalize my 10 categories, to get my focus on these 10 categories, collections, niches, albums, whatever you want to call them, on Teepublic. And it's actually one of the things that I did on my 2 weeks break from YouTube, even though it changed a little bit. And there are two reasons why I want to share these 10 collections, albums, niches with you guys. The first, I like sharing everything with you guys. I kind of feel like we're like this big cyber community. A lot of us, most of us never met, but I talk to a lot of you guys on a weekly, daily basis. And I know that some of you guys, some of the avid viewers of this group are also chatting amongst themselves, especially with our Facebook group. So that's kind of cool. And the second reason why I want to share this with you guys is I don't want you to think that I'm saying, hey, these are the 10 most trending collections. These are the 10 most trending niches. These are the 10 niches that are going to make you a millionaire on RedBubble or Teepublic or anywhere. The reason why I want to share this with you guys is because I am going to explain why I chose each and every one of these albums or categories, and maybe you can do the same. Maybe me choosing a certain category because it means something to me in a certain way will make you think of something else that relates in your life that you can design for. That would be interesting, right? So let me just go over some of my categories for you. And I wrote them down here in my notebook, even though, I kind of realized I already have them written down on my Teepublic store. We're going to start, I don't want to do it chronologically, like the way it's aligned on Teepublic. I want to do it based on sort of like low to high or most obvious to the less obvious. And the first one is holidays. Holidays is pretty obvious, right? I mean, holidays are trending whenever there's a holiday. I have some Easter designs that I didn't take down, even though a lot of them are relating to holidays that I don't celebrate because I'm Jewish. So there are some stuff for St. Patrick's Day. There are still some stuff for Christmas that actually sold last year right before Christmas, especially my Christmas puppy that was sold a few times and my Christmas llama and Happy Holiday. That one was pretty cute as well. I don't see a lot of connection to holidays, so this actually might be a category that I'm gonna drop at a later point. It doesn't have a lot of things, but I do know that for sure, like there will be like design tutorials that I'm gonna do with you guys with holidays. So I chose to keep that category as one of my niches on Teepublic. The second category, niche album, whatever, that I chose for Teepublic is Jewish. To be more specific, Jewish gifts. And I don't just mean Jewish holidays because I think that I will also put them on the regular holidays for me. But Jewish is not just about the holidays. It's also like some kind of quirky stuff, including a design that I actually thought about when I was designing something for my dad. So my dad is Jewish and he's religious. I'm not religious. And the religious people bless on pretty much everything they put in their body or put out. So technically, like you bless whenever you eat anything, you even bless after you go to the bathroom. I don't know if people knew that. But there are very different blessings before food. So I know that in the Christian culture, there is to say grace when you eat. So in the Jewish tradition, you bless based on what you're gonna eat. So if you're gonna eat a fruit, you're gonna bless that God created the fruit of the tree. If you're gonna eat potatoes, then you're gonna bless that God made the fruit of the earth. We also have a different blessing for wine, for example, and a different blessing if you want to eat bread, which is actually extremely longer and also has a blessing after you finish eating. But if you bless for the bread, you don't have to bless for anything else. I know it might sound tricky for people who are not Jewish. It also sounds tricky to a lot of friends of mine who are Jewish but not religious. There is one specific blessing that is being blessed for pretty much when you drink something, whether it's water or like coffee or tea, which is שהכל נהיה בדברו, which means that everything was made as he said it or as he spoke. And I actually ordered a Printful mug to my dad with that on the mug. And I remember looking at it and I was like, is this cool? This is kind of cool. And he thought it was cool. And I thought to myself, there are probably going to be a lot of other Jewish people who are going to think this was cool. So I started with שהכל נהיה בדברו on a t-shirt, on a mug, whether it's the horizontally aligned one that surrounds the entire mug or just, you know, the 3 words up front and it's in Hebrew. And I want to do something like, there is another phrase from the Bible, like ואהבת לרעך כמוך, which means that you need to love others as much as you love yourself, as if they were yourself. Sort of like, you know, treat other people the way you want to be treated. And there are also a lot of very meaningful phrases from the Bible that I think I want to do in Hebrew. I was trying to see if I want to make it a Hebrew category or a Jewish category. It ended up being a Jewish category, but at the end of the day, it could also flip to become a Hebrew category. And here, I want to stop and ask you guys, is there a different language that you're speaking? Is there a different religion than the mainstream religion that seems to be on these platforms? Do you want to make Islamic kind of designs for Ramadan or for any other Islamic holiday? Do you want to make Buddhist designs? Do you want to make designs in French or in Spanish or in Slovak or in, I'm blacking out of other languages, Bulgarian or Romanian? Because sometimes we think to ourselves that within these countries, like if I take Bulgaria, for example, shopping from Teepublic, if you're Bulgarian, especially I'm talking if you're Bulgarian working in Bulgaria, is insane. These t-shirts would be super expensive. They will take a long time to arrive to Bulgaria and you'll have to pay customs because they come from the USA. And I don't think that the majority of Bulgarian people even know Teepublic. But the fact is, you have expats from pretty much every single country living in the United States, in Canada, in Australia, and you might just target them. And just because it doesn't have as much audience doesn't mean you shouldn't go for it, because generally speaking, I'm pretty sure that if you do something cool in Bulgarian and Romanian and Slovak, there will be less people competing against you in that. So for me, it started as, you know, I have this design, I think it's cool, I'm gonna make more and see how it goes. But if this is gonna go well, I'm gonna like explode with that niche. I'm just gonna upload a lot of different things, and it's really quite simple. I mean, are there copyrights on the Bible? Am I infringing the rights of the holy? I don't know. I think it's like so many people focus on having quotes from songs that infringe on copyrights, and you know they're not legal. You can get banned when you can, like, I don't know, dude, just infringe on the Bible. And that leads me to another niche that you can guys adapt. Like, I do know a lot of people who also make Christian sayings, like from the Bible or from the Quran if you're Muslim. You can really lean on these things, whether in your language or in English, as your own category. Moving on with two other categories. So that's category number 3 and category number 4. The cat lovers and dog lovers niche. So I'm a dog person. I've always been a dog person, always. But in the past few months, almost a year since I've been in Bansko, I've been kind of, cheating on dogs with my love for cats. There has been so many cats here at the complex where I live in, and I've been taking a lot of photographs of them. There was like several cats that are extremely photogenic. Sometimes I feel like when they see me coming out, if they see a phone in my hand, they just, I don't know, jump to stand on a ledge and go like, and they just freeze frame like they're waiting for me. One day I think I took like 500 cat photos until my entire phone storage died. So cats are something that I've becoming a bit more into, and I also combine them with other niches. So for example, I had this cat that is sort of on jigsaw puzzle pieces, says weekend plans, and also 3 cats in the colors of the pansexual flag saying see no gender, as well as cats with the rainbow flags, cats with St. Patrick's Day, cats and jigsaw puzzles. All I want for Christmas is wool. That, it's kind of really cool. And my cat rainbow t-shirt that actually sold a lot of times. I have no idea why. I'm like looking at it and it's not all that unique. But I really like cats in general now. Like, sorry I'm late. My cat was sleeping on me, just sitting here doing me. And I feel like I have a better understanding of cats having spent so much time with them. So to those of you who don't know, there was a YouTuber that was hosted in this channel twice, I think. Her name is Karin Prater. She has a YouTube channel about iOS development. She teaches Swift UI. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know. And she has a lot of cats. And we did a Printful hoodie review with one of her designs for cats that she did on Procreate. And it's not just that she's so much into cats and, she's talking about them, but for a few months after my coccyx injury started, when it was really bad, I moved into a ground floor in this complex right next to Karin's apartment, and her cats were all the time in my apartment. One cat in particular fell in love with my bed, thought of it as its own. It would have taken hours to get it out. And I felt like I was really connecting with the whole vibes of having cats in the house. So cats are definitely a category, but also let's not forget the dog lovers, because one of my designs, it wasn't me. It's just so funny. Like, I'm looking at it and I wish I could put in a photo of one of the dogs that I raised with my ex, Jagger. She would have smashed the house. She would take off shoelaces and totally destroy the place when we were gone. So it was kind of funny. The dog niche doesn't have a lot of design in it. I really need to get into it or remove that niche altogether. What do you guys think? Should I remove that niche? Should I make more designs? Because I feel like now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my god, I've been doing so many so many cat designs and not so many dog ones. So we'll see about that. The 5th niche that I'm starting out is called Chronically Me. To talk about and share designs of my many chronicle conditions, including coccyx. What is it called when your coccyx bone like never heals? I forgot. So that one, and fibromyalgia. I broke my spine in a million places. broke my legs, broke my shoulders. So like I'm orthopedically, I don't know, IKEA. And I have PTSD and a bunch of other stuff. Technically, I have brain damage, but you know, let's not focus on that part. But I wanted to put in, you know, some designs, mostly, I don't know, for motivation, but stuff that I would also want to wear, things that I'm thinking about when I'm designing stuff. A lot of these designs could obviously be like a niche of their own. I mean, you could do a niche for PTSD, niche for fibro, niche for sciatica, niche for chronic pain, niche for chronic fatigue, niche for everything. I like to put them together because it helped me out, and I have a lot more designs to upload, but my top three on this now would be, I didn't believe I could, but I did it anyway, which I actually have on a hoodie. I kind of wish I would have worn it right now. And also, I take my pain, turn it into anger. I take that anger, turn it into energy, and I'll be the most productive warrior this world has ever known. Hashtag fibromyalgia. It's one of the things that I said to a lot of friends of mine when they ask me, coming in from their own chronic injuries, they ask me, how do I have energy? So, you know, you take all the pain, you get really angry, you take all the anger, you make it into energy, and you just do something about it, man. I mean, what are you supposed to do? And the third design, it's actually a design from RedBubble. And I know that for a lot of people, this would look as if it's relating to the sloth niche, but for me, it was totally the chronic niche, which is board certified nap instructor. I've had it also on a t-shirt from RedBubble in a review, and I really, really like this niche, and I hope to add more stuff to it. There's also going to be, I reckon, more design tutorials for that niche because we are approaching the month of May, which is the mental health month. You have PTSD awareness in June, as well as fibromyalgia. So we have a lot of these holidays coming up. And for me, again, these are designs that I would want to wear. These are things that I'm saying, and these are things that have helped me with my challenges. So if someone can wear something that makes them feel stronger, because you have no idea, unless you're chronically ill, you have no idea how mind over matter can win. Because like I see like healthy people get the flu and they're like, oh my God, my shoulders are killing me. And I'm like, the hardest flu a person can have, the pain on those shoulders, is pretty much fibromyalgia on a nice day. So it's like, it feels to me like when you're chronically ill, you constantly have to use mind over matter in a way, like the mind controls the body and not the other way around. And wearing things, accessorizing with them helped me. So if that can help someone else and I can make money from it, cheers. Another niche that I wrote down, it might surprise you. I don't know, did you know I like jigsaw puzzles? I can't even keep a straight face saying it, seriously. So I'm into jigsaw puzzles, so there is a niche called Jigsaw Puzzle Lovers. And as I said, there is that cat that is all over the puzzle pieces. But for example, there is something that I like for the introverted niche, like, you know, how introverted people don't like a lot of people. So I wrote like, I like jigsaw puzzles and maybe two people. I thought it was funny. I also have a lot of jigsaw puzzle patterns. Puzzle king, puzzle queens, dogs and jigsaw puzzles, cats and jigsaw puzzles. I'd rather be puzzling, which sold on a color red. Why? Why would someone wear it on a red t-shirt? That's disgusting. I also did some keep calm and finish that puzzle or stuff like that. And I have some really quirky puzzle designs, including the design my boyfriend was wearing in the video we did a few days ago, reviewing Printful t-shirts. So he was wearing a t-shirt that I designed that says, looking for my other half. I really feel bad letting him out in public with that t-shirt. He also actually has another puzzle t-shirt for me that says, a true friend is always in your corner. So that's kind of cool. I also have a lot of puzzle stuff around me, like the puzzle mask. And this is actually from Teepublic. It was reviewed. And I don't know if you can see here, but all of these are puzzles. So these all relate to my boyfriend's business, not mine. I'm helping him with a puzzle store. So it's these puzzles, sort of drop shipping, but more like importing and then exporting within Slovakia. So we're working on that also. So all of us are filled with puzzles, including the full puzzle pants that I was wearing, you know, doing a review from Printful on them. And we are very much into puzzles here. And these are things that I kind of like on my day-to-day. And it's not just that I like them, but I designed this t-shirt that says, "The dining room table is mine." And I mean, come on, if you don't know puzzles, if you were not a puzzler, you will not even be able to think about saying this, because this is, very puzzle related. I also did "Sunday is for puzzling." It's a new one. I thought it would be really, really cool, and working on more and more jigsaw puzzle related t-shirts and items in the next few weeks. Another niche that I decided to use as one of my categories is coding jokes. And yes, this totally relates to, again, the video I had with me showing Printful t-shirts. So 3 different Printful t-shirts were with coding jokes on them. There will be a full video about the coding jokes niche, and I will not be doing it alone. No, I will not be doing it with Michel. He's booked for another video. Thank you guys for over 15 comments. He has to come back to the channel to review more stuff I bought for him and maybe other things. But this video about coding jokes will be with Youtuber Karin Prater. I'm thinking either to do some designs or literally go over coding jokes online. As 2 people who know coding, she knows obviously better than I do, and saying if it's funny and explaining it to people as an idea for you guys as a niche. We're also going to be going over coding jokes online on RedBubble, on Teepublic, on Etsy. I'm actually thinking of sneaking in some of my designs there to see if she thinks it's funny. It's gonna be really funny if she doesn't. So more to look forward on that. My next niche is music makers. This is actually relating to something that I did on Etsy. I think it was like 3 years ago. I was doing like printable wall art for music lovers, especially for guitarists. So for those of you who don't know, I have had a guitar attached to me ever since I was 6 years old, and I've been playing the ukulele since 2018. And I really love those, and I don't get to deal with them as much. And when I was looking at my niches and I was looking at all, my hobbies and my habits and the things that I love, the things that I want to focus on, the things that make me happy. Oh my God, I have all these designs already from 4 years ago on Canva on a niche I love. Why am I not putting it on Teepublic as a niche? So this is going to come up in the next few days. Please let me know if you want me to make a tutorial on creating stuff for music. It's going to be based on chords. It's like old music chord jokes and stuff like that, and more on that if you guys want a video on the music niche. I was also thinking about doing some things that in the music makers that might not be related directly into playing the guitar or ukulele. I can also put some stuff for people who like violin or playing the drums or DJs or anything into trap music, because I'm really into trap music. So that might be kind of cool. I was thinking about doing something like trapped in a song with like headphones on it, or just the whole people who listen to music all the time. But for now, it's called Music Makers, and it's for my chord guitar jokes. Okay, we're done with 8, so we have 2 more. And those 2 more are the 2 that might change as fastest. So I have the LGBTQ niche, and there was a full video just on the LGBTQ niche itself, like explaining. People think that the LGBTQ is like one thing with one flag. It actually has a lot of different flags. So it's kind of an extensive niche. And I made several designs for them for that tutorial. And to my surprise, a lot of them actually sold. And to me, it's just like, first of all, I believe, that we should all love each other, like no matter who you are, what you are, no matter what you believe in, as long as you're not hurting anyone, we should all show each other love. Like, it doesn't matter if we're different. So to me, this is a good niche in terms of showing solidarity. And I've also been, again, combining it with other niches. Like I showed you guys the See No Gender cat, and also combining it even with the puzzles, because I actually have a puzzle that is all the colors of the rainbow. And the Happy Holiday, which is connected to the holidays. So there is a lot of combination in between these niches. When I was thinking about removing this niche, I was thinking to myself, you know what, first of all, I really like the statement that we should all love everyone and respect everyone. And second of all, the timing would be kind of off because we have like Pride Month next month. And I really do think that, like, I try to imagine the people who purchased from me for this niche, because it is selling quite well. I kind of think, I don't know, they liked it. So if someone like, it's not just about the money, because I can design based on trends and keywords, but I felt like, something that I did made someone happy, so I'm gonna keep it, if that makes any sense. And the last niche, again, a niche that might change, is called personal touch. And it basically contains the things that I love but don't have a category for. So it's a mishmash. It has Don't Worry, Restart Me with a Tamagotchi on it from the retro tutorial. It has Feeling Foxy. I don't even remember when I did that. It has my Slothicorn. So it's the same Slothicorn that I had on my RedBubble review, that I reviewed this bag and this bag. I still have them like all the time. I wasn't even preparing them or something. They're literally like on the table. So I really like that Slothicorn. I have no idea what to do with it. Should I make like a whole sloth category? So I really don't know. There is also this like other clip art that I did, literally from shapes, of a woman that says meh. So that's kind of cool. And also the word now that I did in one of my first tutorials. I think it was one of my first YouTube tutorials where I was showing like how to do basically text masking on Canva. I think I should really make another one. There's also some more sloth designs here, like doing slothing, and also mahjong designs, because mahjong was my biggest trending niche on Redbubble. I was selling so many mahjong dresses and socks and mugs and stickers and a lot of those. So there are some designs here that I actually sort of have a sentimental value to, but not enough for me to make a full mahjong category. There is also the two designs of Respect Art. One of them is actually made with my own font, and the other one of them was drawn by hand using Procreate. It's one of my first designs. I did it after I found out that one of the Fiverr sellers that I was working with, well, let's go back to that. Okay, so I did a video about, ordering graphics from Fiverr, trying to hire Fiverr illustrators to do your graphics for your print to demand. I thought it would be a nice experiment. And after posting that, several of you came to me and said that the flamingo that was designed, the entire set, is actually stolen from a different designer. And I made a video recanting that. And I literally spent the day designing this. So I have this on a hoodie, and I also ordered this on framed print. I'm not going to tell you who from, because it hasn't been reviewed yet. I'm really revealing stuff now with this. That hasn't been reviewed yet. And this. That hasn't been reviewed yet. So more to look forward to. So the Respect Art is also there. I also have like a flamingo that has the sign Summer on it. It was one of my first attempts using Procreate to take an existing clip art and sort of copy it myself. Obviously not a clip art that has copyrights. I mean, a clip art that you can use for commercial purposes even as is. I just want to make it a bit more my own. So it's a flamingo floating like a floater ring with like a board that says Summer. I also have here the blonde illustration that I made, that I have on a t-shirt, and on some other products. So I call it Too Blonde to Care. And I actually made this one as the Virgo sign from a larger collection of zodiacs that were actually my first printable greeting cards on Etsy. I think it was beginning of 2020. And some other stuff that I did, including the cow, my crazy cow that I have on my sweatshirt that I love so much. So I can't really see myself deleting these designs. I can't really see myself, making a full collection for each and every one of them. But I also don't want to put them just out there. I mean, they kind of mean something to me. So personally, me, I think I would just do it like what I'm wearing. Maybe I'll do like a collection of the things that I bought for myself, whether from Teepublic or from other suppliers. So those are my 10 niches. Holidays, Jewish, cat lovers, dog lovers, chronically me, jigsaw puzzles, coding jokes, music makers, and the LGBTQ plus and personal touch. Those are my niches. And again, I'm not saying, take these niches. I'm sorry, I'm moving a lot. I just, we moved apartments. This has been filmed before you guys are seeing it. This was pre-recorded. So we actually finished moving our apartment. They've been doing it for the past 2 days. And even though Misha has been carrying like everything to the car, just like packing it, seriously, just bending every time. Yesterday, we finished the second day of the move, and I thought I was fine. And then He went to the car to get something from the car, and I literally bent over to pick something up, and thank God that we don't have like boxes and stuff, so we packed all of our clothes in garbage bags, because I like bent down to pick up something and I just fell flat. I just felt this like spasm all over the spine. I was just laying in bed and I was like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. So today I'm a bit better. I even filmed earlier my second class to Creative Fabrica. So I don't know if the class would actually be on by the time we're filming this. The class is about how to make seamless patterns, but I will leave a link down below to my profile on Creative Fabrica so you can go ahead and check it out. Yes, they have classes. And if you have the all access membership, you can get their classes, just enroll. It's included. And if you guys don't know, we have $1 for the first month with Creative Fabrica and a 35% discount. So the 30% discount we had for this channel and like you guys from this channel has been boosted up a little bit with the first month for $1 and the rest for 35% discount for life. And there's a link down below to that as well. Oh my God, there's so many links under this video. Anyway, that's the reason why I'm like fidgeting so much throughout this video. I'm still like sitting on this. Seriously, I should make like a design of this and write down, I'm tired of carrying this thing with me anywhere I go. Hashtag coccyx injury. Seriously. I'm pretty sure everybody with coccyxia, or however you're supposed to call this, will buy that t-shirt. Anybody wants to design it for me? That would be really fun. In any case, there are some few honorable mentions that are not here. And for those of you who have been following my channel and some of my designs, you might notice like a big niche that is not here is the zodiac niche. And I've been saying it in a lot of my videos, I really hate repetitive work. And for me, uploading zodiac designs might be the exact definition of it. But I don't know, because I'm kind of thinking about it now, because I really like the zodiac t-shirts that we got. So I got a Cancer sign, and he got, like, I made for him Aquarius sign, and we did it with the whole Pugs zodiac collection. I don't think I would want to do it with elements from Creative Fabrica. I think I might want to try and do it on my own, but it's a whole lot of time. So I might work on it on the background and then upload it. Now, a second niche that is not here is the tarot card niche. It was actually initially there, and I have some of these tarot designs actually on my InPRNT store. By the way, I'm supposed to get my InPRNT shipping, I hope, any day now, so I can finally do a review. I already got my phone case from them. I'm just waiting on the prints and the cards to show you guys the quality and also see the quality myself. I'm trying to decide between InPRNT and Spring, like Teespring, for some of my other designs. And I already got also some of the products from Teespring. There will be reviewed. Oh my God, so many product reviews. Anyway, drifted off. The tarot niche, I took it down because I don't want those designs there. Like, I might change them up a bit. I might do some of those like quirky tarot. Like I saw, I think a lot on Teepublic. I think it's from Creative Fabrica. I saw like the iced coffee, like people making like jokes about the tarot card. I was thinking about doing the YouTuber, but it's a copyright infringement. I might just design it for myself, you know, not to sell it. I need to check if it's legal or not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I was thinking about also doing those, but I don't have them yet. So I'm not gonna invest, you know, in a full album from them. Maybe I'm gonna try and combine it together with spirituality, but I think zodiacs and tarot are like, for me, they don't fall onto the same category. And another category that has been missing here, and I know that a lot of people like it, is birthdays. Guys, birthdays and thank you are huge categories. I sold so many thank you stickers and thank you cards on RedBubble that I can't even explain. Those are huge, huge categories. So if you guys want to design for birthdays or for thank you, go ahead. For me, it felt, again, a bit more repetitive, and it might clash with the fact that I'm trying to revive my Etsy store with greeting cards. So if my Etsy store is going to be on greeting cards, we'll see. I still don't know. It's really hard for me to find these niches. I mean, I want to know with you guys, do you find it hard to find a niche? Like, I know so many people find it hard because they have too many ideas, or they don't exactly know what to design. So I would love it if you guys could tell me, like, do you find it hard to find niches because you have too many ideas or too few ideas? Another niche that isn't here is the mahjong. Just because, like, I have 5 designs for it, I think, and I put it on the personal touch, the designs I had on RedBubble, and I don't really feel like designing for mahjong anymore, and it doesn't really relate to what I'm doing. And the thing is that one of the reasons why I'm investing time in these niches, and this is the main point, I think, for you guys, other than, the ideas, design for niches that you're going to want to design for in 6 months from now. I mean, I don't know about mahjong, but I've been playing the guitar since I was 6, so that's 27 years of this being in my life. It's not something that's gonna go away. I always thought that coding jokes were funny, and I'm always gonna be Jewish. So these things are not going away anywhere from me. So design for the things that you know that you're going to stick to and that you actually care about, because otherwise it might get boring. And also, all the inside jokes if you actually live that niche. And the second thing is the fact that in a lot of these, I'm also thinking about marketing avenues. And when we're doing us, like so many things with jigsaw puzzles, including like a jigsaw puzzle plugin, and I might launch my Play Jigsaw Puzzles online very soon. Please, please soon. If I'm launching it, I'm fully launching it with that entire website promoting my jigsaw puzzle lover designs on Teepublic and my jigsaw puzzles on Zazzle. So these things go together. And when I was doing stuff for the mahjong niche, I actually have domains with mahjong, and I was thinking about doing like articles about mahjong and then these stuff. And it was more with RedBubble, but now the items are a bit different. I'm not sure I'm going to want to do something about it. I do know that I have other niches that I bought things for, like bought domains for, and think about making websites for. And there was another niche that I was thinking about doing like for coloring pages, not coloring pages on a t-shirt, but like literally people who like coloring jokes. And that is another niche that I was thinking about. So I'm not really sure what to do. Like for me, I have so many ideas, but I think that the holidays might actually go a little bit. I'm not sure I'm going to keep the holidays at all as a niche. I might just, drop it as an album, and if people find it on a holiday whatsoever. But Jewish gift, cat lovers, dog lovers, chronically neat, jigsaw puzzles, coding jokes, music makers are staying. LGBTQ plus and the things that I personally love, and the holidays might change as a category. We'll need to see that, because I do want to maybe make something for tarot, and I also maybe want to do something for coloring pages. So these are on the back burner. I also don't have puns category, even though I have a lot of pun designs, and puns could be a really amazing category on its own. And you can also divide it into subcategories. Like if you make a lot of them, you can also make like fruit puns and animal puns, like llama stays zen. And we have the muchas gracias with a cow. So puns could be really cool. There was a full pun design tutorial a few months ago. Oh my god, I think almost a year ago. Let me know if you guys want me to make another pun designs with new puns. Maybe that would be cool. There's also nothing like a specific niche for motivational, inspirational. I think it's motivational enough to take pain, turn it into anger, and turn it into energy. So I think that the Chronically Me will be my motivational, inspirational, but that's a big niche on pretty much any platform. And we also have a lot of people who are doing like mom designs, like, I don't know, things that moms would understand. And again, I wouldn't know what to design. I don't want to copy from other people, and I really don't care about that niche. So that one is on the back burner. And I don't want to yap too much because I feel like I've been talking for such a long time about something that was supposed to be a 2-minute video. But these are my 10 Teepublic niches. And by the way, if you like this video and found this content useful to you in any way, please hit that like button down below, because every time you do, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video, I'm going to show it to more people. And subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. I promise I don't spend all my videos just talking. Sometimes I actually do design tutorials and a lot of product reviews coming up. I was seriously thinking like, April should be like product review month with so many of them coming up. But seriously, those are my 10 niches. I really hope that you find, in a way, you know, like to see maybe this is a cool niche for you as well, what I'm doing. Obviously, you know, like guys, just design, feel free to design these niches too. Or that you manage to think, oh, I like sewing, or, you know, I like baking, or I like to raise awareness to some condition or disease. Or ethnicity group. I have a different language that I speak that people might be interested in buying for. I have something to say. I have something that I like, whether it's coffee. What happened to my voice? I have something that I'm interested in. It could be coffee. It could be wine. It could be, I don't know, do you guys grow rats or chipmunks at home? Do you have a snake? A pet snake? I dated the guy that had a pet snake once. It was a very big snake. It was a full closet of snake. Drifting off again. In any case, I hope that this video helped you out, whether it's actually, you know, on Teepublic or on a different platform. And I hope that you understand that in no way, shape, or form am I saying that these are the 10 trending niches. Hell no. These are my niches. These are the things that I want to design for, that I see myself promoting and I see myself wearing. And with that being said, that was it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've seen any of my live premieres, you know what I'm about to say right now, because the live chat is going to go away in 3, 2, 1. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!